This is the story of the night before Christmas at the ranch. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the ranch nothing was ready, except Brian in his spiffy brown pants. You see, Brian had one Christmas wish, and he was determined to get it this year. To meet his goal of becoming the #1 store, and maybe impress Kristen, and finally feel he could possibly be her peer. Priscilla was training a new hire, so pretty yet dumb, and Kiki Loo-Hoo was running around sweating from his nose while sucking his thumb. We ran out of broccoli, tri-tip, and ribs. We sure could have used more help, if only Antonio brought his 24 kids. The ranch was in a tizzy, so many orders to put in. The music was too loud and the lights too dim. Susie's salad was too small. Sabrina and Gino's bill was too big. And Brian's old people that order a full rack of ribs were unhappy because they were not picked out by him. Just then, the passion tea lady burst in, frantically yelling, "More, more, more!" The boom of her voice sent takeout boxes tumbling down everywhere. And there lay poor little Christy, sprawled out on the floor. Carolyn was dropping plates. Ricky's family were making Ashley cry. The kitchen kept making mistakes, and Brian kept asking why. Why? Why? There was Brittany offering breaks, checking all of the employees' shoes. "We have 4 shoppers left for the month of December, people. Haven't you heard the news?" We were sure in trouble, no silver lining in sight. Just then Ricky walked by. Wow, that Ash sure makes his pants fit just the perfect amount of tight. Back to the story. Ted personally delivered his fresh batch of giant short ribs. A talent you can't fake. But a talent even greater so is just how many times Benny can actually take a break. Stevie's hair looked fantastic. Chelsea's bun did not. Sean was having a rough time with his beard today. You see, although luscious and girthy, it acquired a knot. Chuck's hair... Wait, I'll stop. Need I say more? And Lily, making that welcoming great Lily face, sent guests right back to the door. Matt was tripping up those steps. Yes, you all know which ones. Laura Chan was enunciating every single word at her tables and going on and on and on. Boy, that woman sure has some lungs. The new girl, JC Jackie, was putting orders in all wrong. And then there's Danette bent over in front of a table full of firemen. Oh, look, she's wearing a lacy pink thong. In the back, Taylor was failing everyone, and in the front, Francisca looked confused. Probably because AJ was laying the smack down. See, when she's QLing, she acts like a boss man, like she's got something to prove. Just kidding, AJ, you know I love you. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Okay, let's get back to the rhyming. There were highs and lows, just like Jake on delivery, or Big Mike on a morning shift. Or Paige's ass, so long as her dark work denim still fit. The bar boss Bree was pouring wine measured perfectly to a T. But then there was loud old McKenna sneaking to the bathroom, texting, pretending like she had to pee. Kishy was looking fab, and fierce was the only way to describe Mandy. But I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh wait, whatever happened to that Tammy? That's mean. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that. Things were looking up. All 3 circles were sure to get pleased, especially Brian, with all of the avocado upsells and countless corkage fees. Angie spilled red wine on her table, got their order all wrong, and still they praised her as the best server they'd ever had. And poor Melissa gave the greatest service imaginable, and her table still tipped her 10% on a $100 tab. Oh, but the restaurant was festive. We all were in it together. Jenna's boobs were hanging out, and Dave was running in a cold sweat down the line, light as a feather. Outside, Jessica and James were loading things into the catering vans, and while Simba was in the back yelling, "Hola, Mexicans!" On the grill, Rafa was burning everything, but the two-step cooking process was piping away. Vicente had just woken up from his nap. In fact, he just pulled out 2 hot, fresh new bread trays. I know, weird. Brian was just about to his goal, only a couple $100 away. He was in such a good mood at the moment, we even thought he actually might phase. Yeah, right. He started pushing harder and harder, and into the microphone he yelled, "Make me works! Pass me the thermometer! Sell, sell, sell!" Everyone was nervous. Brittany was sweating. Santos twirled his rat tail. Pedro looked fine. And Kiki did not know what to do. Just then Ricky pulled out his card, printed up a report, and said, "Brian, I have phenomenal news." You see that? You see what I did right there? PPAs are up, sales are too. However, our labor is completely shot. Still, even with that little tidbit, Brian, I think your Christmas wish you just got. Brian's beautiful blue eyes lit up like a crazy and possessed GM. He cheered, he hopped, he started yelling, "I win! I win! I win! My store is the best. I beat Agora, The Grove, Ventura, Arcadia, Northridge. Who says you can't hire off of looks, you losers? I did, and I win!" Now, Allie just about had enough. She kept her big mouth shut far too long. She put her Wood Ranch self-made trail mix down and yelled, "Hey, Brian, sit down. You got this all wrong." Now, I know it's fun to be sarcastic, snotty, and self-titled. Trust me, I know firsthand. But getting these numbers and being first place in the company won't make you the man. Look around at all of these faces, your staff. They're all here for you. Sure, some of them need to put on makeup and brush their hair, but they all run your food. They work really hard and are all usually on time. They may cause some drama, but at the end of the day, they're all friends and everything's fine. You see, without these peasants, you wouldn't be a king. There'd be nobody to serve your tables and nobody to make your wings. Now think about that and put it in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, and there's something I forgot to tell you. Remember the coffee pot missing its bottom? I broke it. Just then, strange feelings started coming over Brian. Is that compassion, appreciation, and gratitude I'm feeling? Are things not always black and white? Sometimes there's gray? And then a true change came in Brian. Why, he grew 4 inches taller that day. "Oh joy! Oh rapture!" he then proclaimed. "A new Brian special for everyone. Half off any premium side dish for the whole staff, only today." Although annoyed, the staff rejoiced. Some things never change. Then Paige turned to one of the 10 hymens employed by the ranch and said, "Still, I wouldn't change a thing about this place, because at the ranch, I feel home, right on the range." Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy Hanukkah to you, Mariah, and you fake Jews like Brian. Feliz Navidad to you Latinos. And happy Kwanzaa to you, Brandon. Everybody come out to our Wood Ranch unofficial, we have to say that, employee Christmas party tonight at the lovely, fabulous, and classy Docks Inn. A good time will be had by all. See you there.